this is how our transformation or translation services kind of work. We have several core services that we use to be able to transform data. A lot of that, like I said, lives within our private subnets. Nothing can come in and out of our data lake that's public. So our data lake is basically all private. We don't expose anything to the public. All our objects are private. It's also tagged with standard AES 256 encryption, which is the AWS standard. So that interacts with our private services. A lot of our private services, since we've created these native applications, live in containers. So we're able to deploy these containers a lot faster when things need to be iterated. We use AWS ECS Fargate to handle a lot of the manage aspect of the resources. Same thing, we build it within Terraform and then we deploy it into ECS. We also have Lambda Invocations. So now these Lambda Invocations are all within the private subnets. The way it's able to talk to our public is basically within, which is our vendor integrations, our webhooks, our Kinesis Stream applications within API Gateway, is within common data in transit security practices. Now that could be from HTTPS to TLS, also to AWS v4 signature authentication. But to have that extra layer also, we use a lot of AWS's secure token service, which allows a temporary token to be basically instantiated when you're doing a get call or a put call within our object store. Another core service that we do use and that we love is Amazon EMR, specifically Amazon Spark 2.4. Not Amazon, sorry, Spark 2.4. So same kind of patterns. We have an NAT gateway that basically controls our egress out, nothing comes in. Basically, we use Spark to be able to do a lot of things. Basically, do Spark streaming within Kinesis or Kafka, munge data up from API calls, or basically trying to represent the data within our object store into formats where we can put it in as like, say, ORC format within a Presto backend to be able to enable our self-service tools. You can see within the processing layer, all those are basically triggered within a scheduler or a task aspect of things. We are quite open source, so we use Airflow to do that. So this processing layer basically handles all the Spark submits, our step functions within EMR clusters to be able to interact both within the data lake and out of the data lake.